Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, welcome back for another video. Wow, look at the chaos. Let's look at the chaos. Not great, is it? Today's video, kind of leading on from Tuesday's video, which if you haven't checked out, I'm gonna link it in the cards here, and I'm also gonna link it in the description box, which was essentially kind of about self-love, body positivity, all of that great stuff. So, I've had a little bit of a crappy day today. Yeah, you just have those days, and I've just had that day. That's all it is. It doesn't mean it's going to last forever, but I've just had a little bit of a crappy day. And I have had a few of you guys ask me before, what do you do when you have a bad day? How do you reduce stress in your life? How do I make myself feel better? Now, this video is not going to answer all of those questions. I'm fully aware of that. And this video might not even work for you, the little things I do, but maybe it will work for you, and maybe you will find some sort of help in it, or you might take a particular thing that I say and find it useful. And that is the message, integral message of this video is, you know, you've got to trial and error things until you find the thing that can help you. I've had a really not great day. I'm not going to go into depth just because it's to do with a lot of different things. Yeah, you know, we all have those days, okay. But I just thought, instead of making it a negative day, why don't I turn it into something positive? And I utilise this moment and how I'm feeling right now to show you my evening kind of routine / self-care / what I do to make myself feel better. Not sure what I've titled it, but that's what it's going to be about. So right now it is, I think it's about 8 PM. I haven't eaten anything. So the first step is to go and get something to eat. You know, you've got to fuel your mind and your body, and eating good is always going to help you. I always get scared to show what I eat on YouTube just because I know a lot of people have a lot of personal opinions on that. I am a vegetarian / pescatarian. I've never eaten meat my whole life. My family are vegetarian. I do eat fish, but I don't eat seafood. Just to give you a little bit of information on me. So I'm going to cook myself a salmon and mushroom and Caesar salad because I really fancy it. And when I'm feeling a bit groggy, I turn to healthier food rather than junk food. Junk food can make me feel really lethargic. So because today's video is all about making yourself feel better and positive, we're going to cook ourselves a good meal. A sensible meal. I also have some questions from you guys that I want to answer in this video, so it's kind of all over the place. It's not really a vlog, it's just a like self-care kind of thing. So I hope you do enjoy it, and let's just crack on with the dinner making. Chef G coming up right now. Okay guys, so I'm down here in my kitchen. I never film in here, but I wanted to share with you guys what I'm actually going to be cooking, because this is part of the kind of, it's not an evening routine, it is more like a self-care video and what I do when I'm having a bad day, or I'm feeling meh, or I'm in a bad mood, or I'm just a bit miserable. These are my top tips when you come in from work or something and you just, or wherever, and you just want to like pick yourself up, what I would recommend. So we're going to start off with my dinner. I'll show you guys what I'm cooking. What I'm going to go for, I'm going to start by chopping up a pepper. I'm going to start by chopping up a pepper. I think a red pepper, because red peppers are my favourite. Then I'm going to mix together this Caesar salad, which I literally just picked up. I've got some mushrooms here that I'm going to chop up and pan fry. And then I'm just going to pop one piece of salmon in the oven and then kind of mix it in with my salad. So that is my little kind of dinner. I will obviously show you guys once I've cooked it. But I wanted to share with you all what I kind of eat when I'm having a bit of a meh moment. I like to have something healthy and give me a bit more energy and nutrients and all of that. So that's what I'm going to go and cook. Okay guys, so I have popped the salmon in the oven. I just put some salt and pepper and butter on it, because that's how I like mine. I've now just basically put the salad leaves in a bowl and my pepper, and I'm gonna go ahead and fry my mushrooms that are like that. Okay, so my mushrooms have finished cooking, and I'm literally just going to add them straight in to my salad. I hope you guys can see that. The salad literally just consists of peppers, Caesar salad leaves, salmon, and some Caesar salad dressing, and this is what I'm going to eat right now. Yeah, this is my salad. It's a pretty big salad, but I am very hungry and I deserve a big salad. If it's leaves, then you can eat as much of it as you want. That's what I think anyway. So I'm going to tuck into this, and I'm going to try and answer some of you guys' questions as well while I'm at it. Okay guys, if only you could see what you're currently propped up on. Like a saucepan, a vase, we've got it all going on. So this is the salad. I've shown you guys this like 7 times. I just want this like self-care evening routine detoxify your mind, stress-free video to be kind of insightful. I know for some people eating fast food, it really works well for them. They just, if they want to have some chips, and they want to have some chips. But personally, it can make me feel more groggy and more kind of miserable. I don't know why. Well, I'm having a bit of a meh. I'll still have a treat later on tonight, don't worry. But like my main meal, like I just try and have something that's kind of like a bit nutritious. My opinions on the James Charles situation. It's a topic of controversy at the moment. And everyone is jumping on the bandwagon. I feel probably a little bit different to most people, which I feel like is very controversial, so I'm scared to say my opinion. But I also think, like, no, own your opinion. Doesn't make you a bad person if you have a different opinion to someone else. It just means you have an opinion, which I think is great. I totally respect everything that Tati said. I'm sure it comes from a place of validation and truth and honesty, and I literally don't doubt that for a minute. I mean, the evidence has kind of been piling up against him quite substantially lately. I do worry though for his well-being as just a human being, as a person on an, you know, on a human level. Like, strip back all of this drama and all of that, and just like to get this amount of hate must be extremely overwhelming, especially when people are now kind of claiming things that are legal things, you know. Don't throw stones when we all live in glass houses. I hope that's the saying, but like, we won't always be the one to throw the first stone. We all have faults and things, and I know some people's are worse than others, but I don't know. Yeah, it's a complicated one. Favorite thing about yourself? Favorite thing about yourself? You spend too much time picking out imperfections. I absolutely love that. Honestly, love that question so much. I think that follows on from the video that I made earlier this week. We're so quick to criticize ourselves. Favorite thing about myself is probably my persistence to not back down. When I have a point about something, I will drive you crazy, hammering that home, and I'm a bit of a sore loser, but I don't really think it's a bad thing. I quite like that side of my personality, that I'm quite, I just really stand up for what I believe in. I think everyone should be like that as well. Okay guys, so I just finished my dinner and I've just come upstairs to my room, and the first thing I'm going to suggest, if you're having a bit of a meh day and things aren't going your way, and you just, I don't know, you want to just sort yourself out, is having a tidy room. Like, when my room is messy, my mind feels messy. Like, I feel stressed, I feel anxious. You can tell I'm already getting worked up. It's because my room is honestly a mess right now. So this is the current state of my room. We have this situation going on here, which, wow, I mean, that really is a look. And then if I pan you guys around, my bed looks like this, and I've just got bags of like packages, and random towels, and just like, it's just a bit of a mess. I'm actually gonna sit here now and tidy up my entire room from top to bottom as best I can. Not gonna hoover it and all of that, but just like clean it, light some candles. Candles I'm gonna light, I'm gonna try and link below. They are from Bath & Body Works. I'm gonna light this Love candle, and then I think the other one's called Fresh Cut Lilacs. I just personally find those scents really relaxing, so kind of just put on whatever you like the scent of, but candles honestly help me de-stress so much. So yeah, I'm going to tidy up this room, light a few candles, and then I will pick you guys back up. Okay guys, so we've eaten a nutritious dinner, we have tidied up our room, which anyone that knows me personally knows that that's like a big thing for me. Like, I feel anxious and stressed when my room is a mess. I know that's not for everyone, this is just a personal thing. So I've tidied up my room. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to light my candle. So I'm just lighting the Love Aromatherapy candle, and I love this. I really think this is so relaxing. Like, this sounds so ridiculous, but the lighting in a room can really affect my mood. If the room has a really nice atmosphere, I just feel way more relaxed. So I'm going to pop this on my bedside next to me here. The third thing I would recommend in any kind of self-care, self-love routine, evening routine, whatever you want to call this, and whatever you find useful for you, is probably something a little bit different. And that is reading. I recently finished this book, Everything I Know About Parties, Dates, Friends, Jobs, Life and Love. This is one of the best books I've read just recently. It's a very easy read, it's not like strenuous. But it's just really real. Like, I love how real she is. I feel like she's my friend. I don't know, her journey, her experiences, everything about it. I just fell in love with this book. I actually really want to read Fern Cotton's book, so if you guys have read that, please let me know in the comments below. This is something I've never spoken about on my YouTube channel, but something that I find so incredibly calming, therapeutic and relaxing is having a diary and writing everything down. I find it just so therapeutic, and it has helped me so much within the last couple of years of my life since I've started kind of diarying. I actually wrote my first diary when I was in year 6, which is so weird when you think about it. What 11-year-old kid is writing a diary? I was. And then I took a really long break, and I did kind of write a little bit of a diary when I was in first year of university, but I wasn't that consistent with it. And then in 2018, I decided to start my first real diary. So the date I started was Monday the 15th of January in 2018. I don't write every day, but I was able to write a lot. And yeah, it is very, very, very personal. I'm really scared to actually even show this because it is just so personal, and it has, you know, what happened on certain days. It talks about a lot of close people in my life, maybe people that I'm not close with anymore. It's just a very personal thing. So this was the diary that I had from 2018. I've then gone on to start one for 2019. So the last time I wrote in here was actually the 9th of May. So I need to kind of update it, which is what I'm going to do now. If ever I'm stressed, anxious, worried, feeling a bit miserable, had a really bad day, I like to write and journal. I find it relaxing, calming. I love writing everything down on paper. I also like rereading old diary entries. So this is something that is very, very personal. It's not going to be to everyone's taste, but for me it has completely changed my life, and I want to share things with you guys that are positive and have just been amazing things in my life. So I'm sharing with you guys my diarying, journaling, and I'm going to start doing that right now. But I want to answer some of your questions that you guys asked. Advice for getting over things that happened in your past. Love your channel, by the way. I don't know in particular what you're talking about. I'm going to assume it was something negative or something that had a bad effect on you. The first thing I would say is it's easier said than done, but definitely let that toxic energy go, because the only person that holds back in this life is you. It doesn't hold back anyone else. Negativity never keeps anyone else trapped but yourself. So you kind of have to let it go, because it's self-sabotage and it's damaging. But I do think our past experiences shape us and make us who we are, so they are character building in a way. I also think therapy for some people works so well. I personally have never had therapy, but I know just the ability to talk to a particular person that has an unbiased perspective, oh, that was a long sentence, can be super, super helpful for some people. I don't know how severe or how damaging or traumatizing the thing was that happened in your past, but we all have our own journeys in life and struggles and trials and tribulations, but I think it's all about embracing the present. I think that's something that I'm also really trying to do at the moment. Is it's so easy to look to the future, keep yourself in the past, on, you know, one of those two, and not actually live in the present moment. And that is what I personally am trying to do, is just be present in the moment. So yeah, also remember, like, if you had a bad experience in the past, maybe with a particular person or something, like, not everyone is like that. Not everyone is bad. Not everyone is toxic. There are bad people and good people. There are toxic people and positive uplifting people. You know, it's just a journey of kind of working out who those people are and cutting out that negative energy from your life. I totally believe in that saying that if something's holding you back, get rid of it. I know it sounds a little bit harsh, but it's just a personal thing. What is my biggest insecurity? Where do I begin? I guess my biggest insecurity of my exterior is probably my legs. I just don't really love my legs. But well, no, I'm learning. Correction, I'm learning to love my legs. At the moment, that's probably one of my biggest insecurities. On a non-exterior level, so on like a personality level, probably my ability to be quite emotionless. I am an Aquarius. And I actually do have a lot of emotions, but I outwardly don't really show them that much. I'm a little bit of a closed book, I guess. People that know me very well know how to read me. But I can be quite blunt, like I can be quite, yeah, I guess emotionless and quite void of emotion. So that's probably a little bit of something that I don't like about myself. This is such an interesting one. What are your opinions on boyfriends/girlfriends going to see strippers? This is really interesting because, like, my opinion on a boyfriend or girlfriend situation where the other person, say, was watching porn, like, that doesn't really bother me. I know some people are really bothered by that, but, like, that really didn't and wouldn't bother me. Yeah, I don't know, I can kind of, like, compartmentalise that. Like, they're not cheating on you. It's not a physical thing. Like, even though it's visual, I personally don't see it as physical. Like, the other person isn't, you know, involved in the situation. So I can kind of compartmentalise that. I also think if you're on, like, long distance relationships and stuff, like, it's just inevitable. Going to see strippers is difficult. I think, like, if I had a boyfriend, they were on a stag do and they went and saw a stripper, like, I obviously would not be happy about it. But I'm kind of one of those people that I'd rather not know. Like, I just don't want to know. I don't want to know what she was doing, how she was dancing up on you. But I hope that I would trust my boyfriend enough that he would obviously kind of, my boyfriend, my imaginary boyfriend, that he would kind of, like, keep himself to himself and not, like, trying to, like, have private dances with the strippers. I think that's a bit different. Like, having a private dance with the stripper versus going in with all the boys for someone's stag do or someone's big birthday or something. Like, they all think it's kind of like a fun thing. But yeah, obviously I wouldn't love it. And if it was an unhealthy thing, like if they were going every week to a strip club, I would, that's not a thing. Like, that's not happening. Yeah, so I guess that's my kind of opinion. I think you need a little bit more context to it. If it's a one-time thing and if it's for someone's stag, then I think you kind of have, like, gotta let it go, like, you know. But obviously I think if it was, like, a regular thing, then that's not cool, and I get why some people would be hurt by it. I think you have to have a lot of faith in your relationship, and also it's about your insecurities as well, and sometimes our own insecurities can really affect our relationships with those that we love. So I feel you. It's quite a personal one. That's just my opinion on it. Okay guys, so I'm now going to go hop into my bath. I hope you all enjoyed this kind of, like, my top tips for self-care / my self-care routine video. I don't really know how to phrase this, and goodness knows what I've titled it. But thank you so much. I hope these tips kind of helped you out. I'll just run through them now. Number 1 is eat something nutritional for dinner. Just personal, I find that nice. I also love eating a pizza though. If someone gave me a Domino's pizza tonight, I probably would have scoffed that in too. So don't worry guys, if that's what you're eating. Number 2 would be journaling or reading a book. I find that so calming. Hanging out with my dogs. Tidying my room, because I find, like, a tidy room, a tidy mind. It's just all one for me. Lighting some candles, feeling zen, maybe watching some YouTube videos that are calming, and having a bath. Having a bath I find so relaxing. I'm watching a bit of Netflix. So that is what I'm going to do. I'm literally going to have my bath and get into bed. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope it helped you in some way. Check in with yourself as well, because you are very important. And I think we all have a tendency to put all these other people in front of us. But take some you time, some me time. That's what tonight's been. It's going to be a me night. So yeah, I hope this video helped you in some way, or you just found it enjoyable. Don't forget to leave a thumbs up. Please leave me a comment below. I love reading your comments so much. Even if I don't go back to you guys, I always read every single comment. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.